Hi guys, it's Alexx, and this is going to be a why the Grammys flopped or were flopped, slash I'm very pissed at them. So we're just gonna get right into it because I'm very pissed. Okay, so from my understanding how the Grammys works now, obviously I don't work there, I'm not an executive or anything, I don't work for them. These are just assumptions, and I'm gonna base off of them off of logic versus biasness for a minute here. So let's just call a spade and get real here for a second. Okay, so obviously I personally think that the best performers of the night were Camila's First Spin. I love that song, my mom and I love that song. We both cry to it like every time we hear it. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the only part of the other good performance was with BTS with Little Nas X. I don't really like Little Nas. I don't like that stupid ass song, but BTS and Camila saved the show in my opinion. So here's the thing. I'm gonna put a lot of my bias aside and focus on logical parts. So for the Song of the Year, I'm not gonna go over the nominations because Billie Eilish won. Now, right off the bat, I automatically think Billie is overrated. I have tried to get into her music. I have tried to listen to her music. I cannot get into it. Everything is not for everyone. Everybody has to keep that in mind, too. Everything is not for everyone. I tried, okay? I tried. It's not like I gave a complete biased opinion where I don't like her at all, where I didn't even give her music a chance. I tried to listen to it and get into it. It's just not my cup of tea. So, put your biasness aside if you like her for a minute and be logical here. Bad Guy, that stupid-ass Bad Guy song, won a freaking Grammy. A Grammy. A Grammy. Not a high school diploma, not a college degree. A Grammy over Lover by Taylor Swift. For sure, it is 113% rigged, but here's my issue. Here is my issue. If you think, I said this on Twitter the other day, if you genuinely think, now Song of the Year is about lyrics. It's not about charts. It's not about production. It is simply about lyrics. And if you genuinely think that Bad Guy lyrically is better than Lover, you have issues. You really have issues. I am not putting my bias towards Taylor because obviously I love her and I support her. I have heard the song Bad Guy. It is repetitive, very repetitive. You're a tough guy. That's repetitive. That's basically all she says the whole song. I could write a better song than that. In fact, I can write better songs than that, and I've done it before, and I will do it again. So my thing is you can't compare where you don't compete, Billie. Okay, I'm sorry. And the thing is, she won Best Pop Vocal Album, I believe, too. When she's not even a pop artist. Her genre is not even pop. That just goes to show you how rigged and biased the Grammys were to Billie this year. There's nothing else to it. Because that is simply not a pop album. It literally says in her music that it is alternative. Which I don't know if I agree with that either. Like Melanie Martinez, she's alternative. Lana Del Rey, she's alternative. Now, I didn't really like Lana at first, but I've been slowly getting to her music, and she should have won Album of the Year. And the fact that here's why Lover should have been nominated for Album of the Year. If I would have been fine with Lover or Lana winning. Here's the thing with Lover and why Lover should have won Album of the Year. And to me, it wasn't even nominated. It's because of what Taylor said, and people didn't like that. People at the Grammy stuff, they didn't like that. They weren't happy with it, but Taylor's very honest, and that's how she is. That's how she is. So she's going to say what comes to her mind. So here's why Lover should have been nominated for Album of the Year, and it should have won Album of the Year. Or at least Lana should have won if Taylor didn't win. But here's why it deserves a nomination. Lover was her most diverse album. Yeah, hold on. Lover was her most diverse album yet. She goes over politics, LGBT rights, the sexism in the music industry with The Man, anxiety with The Archer. 4 of those things. Very diverse. Lyric-wise, it's great. It's incredible. Minus 4 or 5 songs. Not 4 songs, 1 song. And like I said, everything isn't for everyone. And see, I don't like every Taylor song that's ever released. I'm just sure, like, you don't like every song your favorite artist that's ever released. It just comes with the mix. And Taylor obviously caters to different genres, artists, people. She does that. I think she makes something for everyone. She tries to. Because that's why I simply don't like songs that other people do it. That's why I'm thinking Taylor's so creative with production and all that. She makes something for everyone, or she tries to. And I think she does an incredible job with it. So how Taylor was not even nominated and she didn't win Album of the Year, it just shows to me that how biased and rigged the show is to Billie Eilish. Now, like I said before, I tried to get into Billie Eilish's music. I tried to. I gave her a chance. It's not like I said I hated her with an closed-minded mind. I tried to listen to her music and get into it. It's just not my cup of tea. And it's not because of the genre isn't my cup of tea. I like Melanie Martinez's music. She's alternative. I like some of Lana's music. She's considered alternative. So it's not because of the genre. It's not because necessarily her as a person. I will definitely link some links in the description below why Billie Eilish is overrated and she kind of glorifies suicide, and all these people pretend like they feel bad for her and they act like she's depressed or act like they're depressed without getting checked out by a psychiatrist or a professional, which also that pisses me off too. And they're really not, and they just do it because it's trendy or it's a trendy thing to say and do, which is ridiculous and kind of insulting me considering I got diagnosed by a professional with depression about 2 years ago, so that's kind of insulting to me considering I actually hadn't actually got diagnosed and didn't make assumptions based off of like symptoms. I was having that sort of symptoms, but I don't know. I genuinely think that Lover should have won Song of the Year. I think it should have won Song of the Year, point blank period, nothing else to it. And if she would have won, Taylor would have won up there by herself because she wrote Lover by herself. And that song is a lyrical masterpiece, probably the most top 5 songs in her discography and of all time. Lyrically, that song is incredible. You can play it at your wedding and anybody can listen to it. It is incredible. It's a great, incredible masterpiece. And if you disagree, you're just an idiot. There's nothing else to it because put all your hate towards Taylor aside for a second, like I kind of sort of did with Billie, and give Taylor a chance and give the song a chance, and maybe you'll fall in love with it. You can't say anything if you haven't listened to it, or if you just automatically hate her, you can't say anything. Or if you heard a snippet of it, you have to hear the whole song in full, or else you just can't say anything. Or if you hate her, you can't say anything. Like I said, I try to get into Billie's music. I try to give her a chance. I try to listen to her. It's simply not for me. And like I said, everything is not for everyone. If you have listened to Taylor's music her whole way through her whole discography, and you just said you didn't like it, that's one thing, right? Everything isn't for everybody. Like I have said numerous times in this video. Not everyone is gonna like everything. Fine. That's what's great and incredible about the magic world we live in. We don't have to love everyone or everything. Right, I get it. But if you're telling me that you really think that Billie Eilish's stupid-ass song, Bad Guy, won a Grammy, or deserved a Grammy, over Lover, or More Than Lover, you're an idiot. I will try and find some screenshots that I can include, some Billie stands maybe, saying that Lover deserved it over Billie, and I know there was one because I saw one and I think I replied to it. I don't remember, but hopefully... But I will include a screenshot, probably right about here, saying, a Billie stand saying that Taylor deserved the Grammy more, and she did, rightfully so. So guys, that concludes it here. I'm kind of out of breath. I need to drink some water. I feel really dehydrated if you couldn't tell throughout this whole video. But I have a special announcement coming February 5th at noon, or EST, I mean. Same difference. I think Bugassa, I get to Matthew and all that. Stay tuned for that February 5th, and I want to do a room tour and maybe a little bit more of Rants. There's a car going by, and they probably just saw me. But yeah, guys, that concludes this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Comment, like, and subscribe, follow me on my social media. They're always in the description below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.